Papa Pepper, saving fish from a dried up pond.
Alright guys, Papa Pepper here. We're at the side of Lake Bull Shoals, and one of the problems with the lake is that it fluctuates in water depth a lot. So I'm out here with the kids, catching a couple little baby turtles, just enjoying ourselves, and came upon this little pond, and when I did, it's kind of heartbreaking. I mean, here you can see, that's close enough, boy. Here you can see that there's dead fish around. Here's a little bluegill. There's a sunfish out over here. Another dead little fish over there. And I saw that and I'm like, man, no! And the whole thing is just wiggling and, you know, squirming right now. But I found over on the side, there's a live perch right there. There's a bunch of these perch that are still alive. Oops. Sometimes I don't like nets. So a bunch of these perch that are actually still alive in here. And pretty soon they're gonna be dead. So I found that over here in the corner, there's actually a little spring. And it's probably not enough to keep this thing running, but it is enough to make something happen. So over here, there's a little spring, and this is where the fish are hanging out. So I'm just gonna net them all quick, as many as I can. You can see them swimming out there. And there's a live one right there. But we're gonna net as many as we can and get them out to the lake where they'll actually live. This is some lake water here. I'm just gonna do what I can. Keep these fish alive. Perch are really cool. Yeah, here's a big dead one from before. Dried up before we could get here. But this is not cool for these fish. And these guys are gonna need some help to get out there quick, so. Yeah, there's quite a few out here, but they're in distress. They're having a hard time. Okay, he's having a hard time staying alive. Okay, let's get him, let's go. This guy's still alive. He's still alive at the moment. Oh man, it's hot. That guy is hot. Oh, what's that? Oh, crayfish.
This one is alive, right here.
I believe you, son. There's a bunch of them still. What's this guy? He's done. Man, he just died too. Just died. This guy's still alive though. Come on, buddy. Let's see if we can get this batch down to the lake. And then maybe we'll come back and see who else is still running around. You can see there's just, where the white thing is out there, just dead fish laying around. So, all right, I'm gonna get these guys down to the lake quick. And we'll see if we can't come back for some more. But all this was watered just the other day. So I'm bet sure we've got a similar story down in the center here. I can see it from where I am. If you come out here, just all dead little shad, dead baby carp like crazy. I mean, this is a graveyard. Can you guys hear those flies? So, mostly minnows and carp right there. So let's get these guys down to the lake. See how many of them make it. I didn't have a big, normally I carry like a 5-gallon bucket with me. I didn't have anything today. So at some point, I want to get a pond, I want to get some perch and stuff in it, and just really cool fish. Kind of hurts to see them in a situation like this, but we'll see if we can't help these guys out anyway. So here's a nice place. We'll see what happens. Come on, buddies. Stay here where I can monitor you. See how you're doing. Oh, some of them are taking off really good. They're staying upright. Like they just righted themselves. Okay, this might work out pretty well. A couple of the ones that have taken off are just taking off upright. They're that's not righting itself yet. But come on, buddy. I wasn't really prepared for this either. Oh, I think these guys are going to do okay. Most of them. I'm just trying to work some water through the gills right now. These guys seem a little healthier. Come on, buddy. Come on, Perch. You can make it. You can make it. How about you, buddy? Come on, little guy. So it's about a dozen perch anyway that didn't have to die. Let's go put these guys. The water's pretty good as far as temperature. So I'm gonna leave these guys here where they're in the shallows. I can check on them again in a minute. We'll see. Alright kids, let's head back. But this is one of the places we like to come, like to explore, like to hang out. There's a baby turtle! I think he might just went under the log. Come on, baby turtle, where'd you go? Might have missed him. Just missed a little baby turtle, kids. But they already got a couple in their hands at the moment. See, that's the problem too. I get distracted all the time. I seriously just came out to get a couple groceries or something. Next thing you know, I'm catching snakes and turtles. Then I'm rescuing little fish from a dried up pond. Let me see those turtles we caught. Just caught this beautiful little red ear. Cute little guy. Got this guy too. So, alright kids, let's go back to that pond quick before it dries up. See if any of them are still alive. How are these guys doing? Yeah, 2 of them are still there. Okay, hopefully they'll make it. Their chances are way better now than they were previously. I almost checked this thing out the other day, but the problem is the whole thing's like sinking mud, and kids walk around on the road. When you're dealing with sinking mud, you can wind up in some sticky situations pretty quick. So I never did check it out, and then you wind up with something like this where you just got a ton of just dead fish everywhere. And that's going to happen this next one too. The only difference is a lot of these are carp and shad and little minnows. Oh, there's a largemouth bass right there. Let me see. Focus. Why aren't you focusing? Anyway, stage center. That's a largemouth bass. A couple other guys. So let's see what's up over here. So like I said, in this one it seems like there's a cold spring right in this one corner. Stay back, boy. I don't want you getting too sticky. Is that one still alive or what?
Yeah, it's still alive.
I see it wiggling. Thank you, boy. Oh, buddy, you're so cold. You're so hot, I mean. There's another dead perch. Here's something. Where are you? That was a bluegill. I gotta get the net. So I'm gonna shut the camera down, net up a couple more, see what I can get. Fill it with some cold water here. Let's see if I can't get a couple more of these guys out of here. So I think I still got one more trip to make, but what we just found was pretty cool. That pond would have looked a lot like the other pond in a minute, with a bunch of baby carp and baby largemouth bass. We got a couple sunfish out of there, a baby bluegill, some really cool stuff. I mean, if you were running like a nature center and wanted a pond or an aquarium to stock just to kind of show people things, we used to do this. Kids would stock nature centers in the spring, and you'd come back all summer and watch all the animals grow that you brought there. It's kind of cool. But we got some really cool little ones here. I'll show you these in a minute, and some of these are pretty lively. The water difference in temperature might not help them. And I do see a couple of those perch still laying here. Didn't see too many other perch though. So I think we got most of them. First thing I'm gonna do, add some of the lake water into here. There goes a little largemouth. So let's see how these guys are doing. Okay. What do we got going on? Oh yeah. Sunfish. Okay, you're gonna do alright, buddy boy. Some places you're not supposed to put carp back in the water. Here's one perch and three largemouth bass. I mean, those are some pretty cute little bass. Here we go. Oh, so here's a carp. That's a carp and a largemouth. Oops, come on, little bass. Couple little bass there. Those bass look like they're gonna do okay and grow. That's good. They're one of the main game fish around here. Okay. So some largemouth bass. Check out the size of that. Oh, that was a baby sunfish. Pretty cool to see. There's some more carp, largemouth bass. Get in there, guys. Come on, little one. You're gonna do okay. Oh, more largemouth bass like crazy. That one don't look too good. These perch, those perch might be toast. They were gonna be anyway, but I mean, look at those bass. Aren't those cute? Tiny little largemouth. Just a tiny little bass. So, come on, little guy. Oh, he's still alive. Oh! I think we're gonna take one more trip and see what we can get. But other than a couple perch, I think we did pretty good on rescuing these guys. We'll see who else is still in there. Yeah, hold on, baby. I think all the panfish are out, all the perch and oh, carp, largemouth. This thing's getting full again. Largemouth, that's a dead minnow. I think most of the carp and sunfish are already out. Let's,
this one is out.
this whole thing is swimming up them again.
We saw turtles.
The whole thing. Alright, let's get them back. Would you grab those nets for me, child, and bring them to the truck? I'll meet you there in a minute. See how these guys do. Look at that water. It's warm, it's brown, it's yucky. And they're dying by the minute. So this is another good pile of fish that don't have to die. Alright. See you guys. There's that sunfish. A lot of carp. A lot of largemouth bass. I'm gonna acclimate the water a little bit. Come on, buddy. You're gonna do okay. Don't tell me the carp are the only hardy ones here. Come on, buddy. You guys hang out in here for a minute more if you need to. Come on. I'm gonna go. I think it was warmer over by the bridge. The carp all took off. They go swimming. But it's a little cooler here. So of course these fish have already been through a lot of stress, and a good change in temperature could shock them pretty quickly. So get these guys going here by this bridge. This bridge, normally there's a lot of water snakes here. I like to come fishing here for bass in the summer too, when the water's about like this. Who knows, maybe we'll catch some of these when they get bigger. Well, just those perch for the most part. Like everyone else did okay. Yeah. Let's do that one more time with the water. Okay. Dump out some of it. Come on, guys. It'll be okay. Let's see. A little bass. He's righting himself. So, carp and largemouth. Whoa! Something big just splashed underneath there. Come on, sunfish. These fish are so beautiful anyway. You know, hate to just see them die because they ran out of water. Oh, look at that, guys. Carp, largemouth, Those carp were just spawning a bit ago. That was a sight to behold when you're up in shallow streams and creeks and just giant fish jumping all around. So, alright, I'm gonna shut the camera down and give these guys some two-handed attention. Get the last couple little largemouth and stuff doing a little better. Alright guys, a little different day for us, but it's always something. A lot of times it's animals and just paying attention out there. You know, I saw that little pond, I said, you know what, I better check that out. And once I started seeing the dead ones, I didn't expect to find any alive, but since these guys were still alive, we'll try to keep them alive and let them live out here in the rest of the lake. Papa out.
As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.